What is going on? We are on the warships wearing our nautical themed pashmina afghans. What we're going to be doing right now is we are going to be getting the heck out of 5 engine rooms. Anytime it starts to get difficult and you start to see losses like this, it means it's time to spend those keys and get your boat moving. Get on down the tracks. I don't even know where, down the water into the locks. We're going to unlock that 6th engine room. If it's going to make a difference for us, I really don't know. I kind of assume it'll make things slightly better simply by the engine rooms being more healthy. It's definitely going to make things a little bit tricky for me in the fact that I do not have a heck of a lot of defenses, but hopefully we can do something good and awesome and everything in between. So as you can tell, my base is ugly. Still have very, very few defenses, almost zero, and things are just ugly. So at some point, I need to go back and get some stuff, but for now, still pushing forward, trying to get to Seekers. First, we're going to get into troop damage. For those of you who are asking me questions about bullet and stuff, I don't have bullet. My other account, you know what? Let's show you my other account. I'll be back in just a sec. We're just going to pause, and then I'll do some internet magic. Et voila! This is my 4 engine room base. As you can see, we've got doom cannons and shock launchers and flamethrowers and mines and everything in between. This is kind of like my research station where I just do things just to see what the other options are. I try and have 2 different tech trees, drastically different. I've got some rocket choppers here, just doing things very, very differently. That way I'm a little bit more rounded and can answer questions and give suggestions and tips and all that kind of stuff. So I don't show this account because it's floating between 16 and I think I've been up as high as almost 18, but this is my other tech tree, so I do have some knowledge. If you have questions about anything, do hit me up, but we're going to be focusing on 6 engine rooms today because obviously 6 is better than 4, right? Now, the thing is, it is likely going to be easier to get engine room simply because it's a bigger decking. I don't have a lot of troop options. I do have Kavan, as you've likely seen in previous videos. I've gone through the 3 engine room, the 4 engine room, the 5 engine room, shown a couple strategies. If you're looking for those videos and you can't find them for whatever reason, do hit me up. For some reason, I had the audio turned off. I'm also, while we're waiting here, going to make sure we turn Do Not Disturb on as we wait, and hopefully we don't experience a crash. It seems like the crashes are around, okay, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See that? Instant advantage. This person only has 5 engine rooms. That poor sucker, we've got 6. That or I can't count. Pretty sure we have more, so we should be slightly better off than them. If that actually happens, we're going to find out. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just double check that only 60,000 health. What are you going to do with that? We're going to run all of our warriors right by in here, and we're going to drop them right between those shock launchers. And then we're going to go like this and drop our stuff off to the sides. Hopefully, the shock launchers did not get distracted. I was a little bit late on all of the shocks, but hopefully, our dudes spread out enough that we can get all of the happenings. Getting some extra warriors in here. Kavan helping out. And now we're just going to throw some barrages back here. 1, 2, I think it's 2. And then all of our warriors are going to spread out. Our pink zombie warriors also going to be helpful. And then we can just get all sorts of critters and things. So is going to 6 engine rooms better? I think most likely it will be, but as you can see here, I've also probably lost this battle, so I'm not necessarily the best one to talk. It seems like every time I go to a new engine room level, even if it's against a lower level, I just lose. And now, obviously, part of that is to do with the fact that I've done a total of 0 attacks in the past 24 hours or so. Coming into warships cold, not a good idea for the YouTubes whatsoever. But I wanted to make sure you guys saw the upgrades so you didn't think I've been playing at 6 engine rooms or something ridiculous. Lost. Now, realistically, this base is one where anyone who's using all heavies or all warriors should be able to burn through. Let's see what Wiccan is doing. I'm guessing it's going to be all warriors at that kind of pace. Yep, all warriors with bullet. Just clearing, clearing, clearing. They've also got shocks. Look at that. Now, I would be sad that I lost to this person if not for the fact that we are closer to Seekers than they are because they've used bullet and shocks. So not the end of the world. Losing in warships, I stress this a ton. We've got 10 days left. This is not, I mean, it's a bit of a sprint, but it's definitely not a complete sprint. This is like the 400 meter, the 800 meter, something like that. I haven't run track in a heck of a long time. And even when I did, I was the long distance runner. So I can't even, someone who runs track or remembers track from high school, do let me know. Otherwise, we are going to do the proper things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? Advantage us. Hopefully we can seize the advantage in this case. So far, not happening. But it would be super duper swell if we could actually pull it off, because so far not doing a great job. Need our warriors to get onto that shock launcher. There we go. Now we're getting in here. Now we're talking. Gonna throw some critters. Keep that other shock launcher occupied. And now it's just picking which of the engine rooms we're gonna barrage, and artillery and BART if you're looking for a short form of saying it. This attack is far better than the last one, whether it's just me being warmed up or this person having a weaker base, or I think it's primarily because their shock launchers aren't quite as well placed. Let's throw all of our artillery and barrages onto that engine room, taking it down, picking up the first win of the day. And that is fairly key. The earlier you get to an extra engine room, the fewer people you're going to be matched with. So you're going to be matched with people who have fewer stuffs. So get up into the engine rooms as fast as you can, even though we have crappy defenses. No, I don't think we have any shock launchers, do we? Like, that person has way more stuff than us, but we're still ahead of them simply by making better tech tree choices. Better, different. Let's have a look. See if we can get... Can we do it? Not quite. Look at that. Off by 1 key. Like, could you imagine if we could buy keys with diamonds? That would make warships absolutely unplayable. I was just thinking, hey, maybe we could diamond finish using a classified item. Maybe classified items could overlap. That might be kind of interesting. Get people getting their submarines going for warships. Let's be honest, don't need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, see, 5 yet again. This is magical, absolutely magical. We're going to get all of our warrior dudes. We are going to send them into the middle of the, what are those things called? Those things are called machine guns. And by sending them into the middle, we're basically guaranteeing that our warriors are going to spread out and that we're going to get all sorts of goodness. We need to click that, what is that button? That is called second wind. We need to get all sorts of extra stuff out. Otherwise, Kavan is simply going to run straight into that cannon like we're going to see in about 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he just likes to die. Someone on Discord was asking why he sounds like he has mental issues. It's because he's a dentist posing as a doctor, folks. Dr. Kavan is like that Seinfeld episode where they say, is there a doctor on the plane? And the dentist puts his hand up. I think that was a sign. I think basically everything ever was a Seinfeld episode, so I'm pretty sure that I'm safe to say it's like that Seinfeld episode that time. For some reason I have like that episode where George gets the golf ball out of the whale in my head. Anyways, I was in the pool. Let's keep going. It's cold out here. Getting down all of the engine rooms faster than Pleasant 78. 78 years old playing Boom Beach. That or he or she or they are 42. And we're picking up the win against the old fellow. Let's keep moving on forward and see if the 6 engine room thing can keep working out, because so far we've had A, more health on our engine rooms, and B, more engine rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Still moving forward. We have all of the advantages. Now what the heck am I going to do? What I'm going to do on this one is I am going to barrage nothing. What we're going to do is... okay, here's my plan. I'm going to barrage 1, 2, get there, and then I'm going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to flare back to there. I'm going to use critters to keep that shock launcher occupied, hopefully, and then we can get all of our dudes back into there, and that should be able to burn all of the things. Then I'm going to drop my bombardiers over here, get some extra pink zombie stuff, And that should get us moving into the right direction. All we need now is our warriors to just clear everything that's nearby. I'm going to keep some critters pumping out because need some critters to keep our warriors alive. And then finally, when that last engine room goes, I mean, this is not pretty. This is not what I recommend doing. This person actually kicked the crap out of us. I am very, very impressed. We're going to come right into there because we don't need, like, see, I do stupid things like this all the time where I leave my warriors pounding away on that engine room, getting hit by that boom cannon when we could just have critters take that engine room down. So now we are on the precipice of retreating with our tail between our legs. Should be winning, but not. So as soon as we get that last engine room, I'm going to retreat. We're not going to make whoever the heck we're battling watch crap. I mean, I always recommend retreating when your troops are done. Don't make that person sit there. Don't be that person. Now we get some extra troop damage, which is awesome. We have lots and lots of tokens upgraded. So it's just going to make us even stronger, even better rest. And we're going to be very close to Seekers. Is it on our next chest? Let me just check. I should know the answer to this, but I don't. So we're going to be short yet again. We're going to have 33, and I think we need 34. Yes, so back-to-back shortages by 1. Let's do one more hit. See if that extra damage is going to make the difference. Actually, you know what? First, I want to go back and see what that last person did. It seemed like they were quite quick. Enemy replay. Let's see here. Nope, they weren't fast. It was just I was dilly-dallying, wasting time. Heavy Zuka bullet makes complete sense. I am tempted to spend some upgrade tokens on Zukas, but I just don't think it's a great idea. So if you think I should be upgrading my Zukas, do let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to keep forging ahead with possibly all heavy rushes. See this? Finding opponents. The first, somewhere in the 6 to 8 second range, is where it's trying to find someone at your tier, at your engine room level. It then can't find it, so it fails over, and we're going to get someone 1, 2, 3, 4. They actually have 6. Look at that, our first 6 engine room player. OM goodness. Now what do? I don't have a plan for this. Yeesh. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go just Scorched Earth. We're going to see if this can't work out. Will Warriors work? Will Warriors work is the question. I think if we go something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to drop critters there, we're going to flare to there, and then we're going to go something over into this neighborhood. I keep getting hit by shock launchers, even though there's no legitimate reason of why I'm getting hit by shock launchers. So now we just need to keep Kavan open. I'm sorry, this is my first time at the 5 engine room level. I should be better than this. I should have all sorts of strategies down pat, but I just have not had time. Like I said, kids are back to school this week, so I'm a little bit behind as far as keeping up on things. I have not talked to the Triangle 9 Brain Trust, and as a result, we are going to lose. But hopefully you can get some sort of takeaways from this. The takeaway that I'd like you to get from this is that by moving up to a higher engine room level as soon as possible, especially the 6 engine room, we don't need to wait for anything at this point. We can just move on up, and we don't need to worry about waiting for troop damage or for Seekers. A lot of times in the past, we've been required to wait before moving up. In this instance, get to 6 engine rooms as fast as you can because there are no opponents here. Obviously, if you're at a higher tier, there's a better chance there's going to be some opponents. But Beached Bucks taken down the victory by 13 seconds. I need to tighten things up get a bit faster. We just crashed, all thanks to that low battery notification. Speaking of classified items, we didn't get one. So anyways, that's it for now. As always, if you're looking for a task force, do check the description. This is 6 engine rooms. We've got approximately 10 days left in this season. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it all the way into 7 engine rooms. I don't know that I'm necessarily even going to try for that matter. Likely going to get Seekers. That will be a game changer. And then I'm either going to go back and get Shocks, or I'm going to possibly go back and get Shock Launchers. Not sure which. I might also go back and get Bullet. Let me know what your plan is, how your tech tree is, if you're still playing this season, and all that sort of fun stuff. As always, don't forget, click that bell. Don't forget to subscribe for more warships, more regular base, more operations, more daily events. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. Peace.